Hey guys, so I know it kind of looks creepy in my room right now because of all the light, but I'm going to get studio light soon. But today I'm going to be doing I can't speak, a different video. It's not going to be a fashion video. It's going to be about what the books I've been reading right now are, and like how about, I've been at Barnes & Noble a lot and how I've been like, finding a ton of books. And I was just at Barnes & Noble today. And I picked out a few books as well, and then I have a ton of other books that I picked out over the past few weeks. So I am going to show you guys what I have bought. So the first book that I'm going to be showing you, some of these are kind of, not inappropriate, but I mean like grown up, so if you still want to keep on watching this, go right ahead, but some of these are kind of violent, I guess you would say. So the first book, I just got this one today. It's called Cut Me Loose. Sorry, there's someone downstairs. Okay, and it's an electrifying memoir about a young woman's promiscuous and self-destructive spiral after being cast out of an ultra-Orthodox Jewish family. I'm not going to read the whole description of all the books, or else that would take way too long, but if you want to, you can go look at this book online, because it's actually really good. I haven't started reading it yet, but I think it's going to be really good. Also, a lot of books that I like, which is kind of weird, is a lot of books about the Holocaust, which is really weird, but I just think they're really interesting. So the next book is about the Holocaust, and it's called Claire's War, and it's about one girl's story of survival. And it's about a girl named Claire Karmer, who's a typical Polish Jewish teenager from a small town, and she was in the outbreak of the Second World War. And when the Germans invaded, Claire's family was taken by the Becks, the Voldushans, ethnically German family from their town, and blah blah blah. And there's more. So you can probably check out this book online too. It's called Claire's War: One Girl's Story of Survival, and it's by herself. I think she survived. Yeah, Story of Survival. So she wrote this. So I think it's going to be really good too. Okay, and I think these are mostly all bestsellers except for these two. No, this isn't one either. I thought this one was. Okay, well, some of them aren't actually. This isn't, but they're just really good books, so I decided to get them. So, most of you guys won't know this story, but if you know where Laramie, Wyoming is, there was a kid named Matthew Shepard who got beat and killed in 1998, the year that I was born, because he was gay. And this book is called The Book of Matt. His name is Matthew Shepard, and it's called The Hidden Truths About the Murder of Matthew Shepard. It is kind of crazy, but it's so good. I've read it a lot. I got this a few weeks ago, so I'm not a fast reader, and I don't read efficiently, but right now I'm on page, I gotta find it. Shoot, did I not save it? Where I was? Oh my gosh, I know I was like on the part. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to do this, and I should not do this now. Alright, well, I'll find it later. But this was 50% off, so this was cheaper. I'll let you guys put what the prices were. This one was $14. This was a new biography, so I love biographies, if you guys can't tell already. But this was a new one, so this was $25. 26. Okay, the next book is called Calling Me Home. These are all biographies. I love biographies. So, yeah. Okay, so this is called Calling Me Home. And this is kind of confusing, so I am going to say the whole description of this, but it's a novel. And, okay, so, an 89-year-old Isabel, so it's like a person who's really, really old. Isabel McAllister has a favor to ask her hairdresser, Dory Curtis. It's a big one. Isabel wants Dory, a black single woman in her 30s, to drop everything to drive from her home in Arlington, Texas, to a funeral near Cincinnati, with no clear explanation why. Tomorrow. Dory fleeing problems of her own and curious whether she can unlock the secrets of Isabel's guarded past, scarcely hesitates before agreeing, not knowing it will be a journey that changes both their lives. I'm not going to read the rest because I don't want to say anything, but this is a really good book. I haven't started reading it yet because I'm in the middle of this one, but I really want to start reading all of these books, and this one's supposed to be really good because I've heard about it a few times before, and this one's not a bestseller as well. So I don't really care if they're not, but who cares, right? Okay. So the next book is called Autobiography of a Face, and it's by Lucy Greeley. And it's about a girl. Her name is, this is what the cover looks like, kind of creepy, but, okay, so, at age 9, Lucy Greeley was diagnosed with the potentially terminal cancer. She was returned to school with a third of her jaw removed. Okay, so this is kind of creepy and kind of scary, but there's actually, she wrote the book, so there's actually a picture of her. I just wanted to show it to you guys. If you don't want to see it, please exit out of the video right now, but this is what she looks like. I know it's kind of creepy, but it's a really good book. So, returned to school with a third of her jaw removed. She faced the cruel taunts of classmates. In this strikingly candid memoir, Greeley tells her story of great suffering and remarkable strength without sentimentality and with considerable wit. So I'm not going to read the rest because I don't want to tell anything. But it's an autobiography about a girl who suffered through middle school and high school and all this stuff because of her image. And I've had that happen to me 1,000 times because of my age, because of my height, and I have a ton of friends who've had that happen to them. So this book kind of relates to me as well as it just looks really good. And this is this is a New York Times notable book. So it was a New York Times book, but it's not a bestseller, but it was a notable book. Okay. And this book you guys probably all know about or know the story about. If you don't, then you gotta. It's called I Am Malala, and it's about the girl named Malala Yousafzai. I think that's how you say her last name. And she got shot, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban. So she stood up, and that's her father. She's like my age. She's like really young, which is crazy. So this book is really good. I'm really short into it, but it's an amazing book. I'm on page like 5. I'm a really slow reader, so if I don't get through a book and then I stop, then yeah. I don't know why I just took that out of the hard copy, but whatever. But I am in love with this book. This book is so freaking good. I'll fix that later. Okay. But it's amazing, and her story is amazing because I'm like right where it starts, and you just have to read it. Gotta go read that book. It's still out. Go read it now. And this is a bestseller. So yeah. The next book is something that I got from, why is there an Anne Frank sticker on here? I don't know. I got this like a year ago, but it's called Queen Elizabeth, Her Life and Her Times, and it's just a biography about her, and I thought this was going to be really interesting to kind of read about, and for some reason there's an Anne Frank thingy on here. I don't know why, but this was $16, and I actually got this from a bookstore, so the bookstore was called Book City in, I don't know where. Doesn't really say. I think I got this like in like North Carolina or something, but whatever. Okay, but it's really good. I'm only really close into it. I'm probably on page 11. Yep. But it's a really good book about her life, and there's also like some recommended books in the back, but you know, whatever. Okay, the next book is the last book. I love books about journeys, and this book is called Wild. This ticker is on there, but this is 20% off, as you probably can see. Okay, so this is a short biography, but it's at 22, Cheryl Strayed thought, the last name is Strayed, thought she had lost everything. In the wake of her mother's death, her family scattered and her own marriage was soon destroyed. 4 years later, with nothing more to lose, she made the most impulsive decision of her life. With no experience or training, driven only by blind will, she would hike more than 1,000 miles of the Pacific Crest Trail from the Mojave Desert through California and Oregon to Washington State, and she would do it alone. Told with suspense and style, sparklingly with warmth and humor, Wilde powerfully captures the terrors and pleasures of one young woman forging against all odds on a journey that maddened, strengthened, and ultimately healed her. So I think this is going to be a really good book to read. I'm not kidding. I'll probably be in it and be glued to it. And there'll probably be a lot of cliffhangers in this, but I think this is going to be really good, and this was written by her as well. So this was a New York Times bestseller, which is the only book that I have that's a New York Times bestseller. But who cares, right? I'm going to take this sticker off of it. But I think this book is going to be amazing. And I can't wait to read all these books because I haven't even read them yet. But, you know, I do have a ton of other books there that I haven't even read yet. I haven't even finished The Help. But, you know, books are so good, and I love them. I hope you guys like this video, and, yeah, and I hope you guys try to read some of these books, because some of them are really amazing, and have amazing stories to tell. So, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!